Alright, welcome to Saturday morning. It's 9:20. I'm late for work, working on a Saturday. 73 degrees, and it's really humid out here. Right at the dew point, I think. It's gonna be nice later today. 98%, I wasn't kidding, was I? Woohoo! 98%. My visor's fogging up, everything's fogging up, because it's right at the dew point right now. I'm working on the weekend, again. Chasing that almighty dollar. Actually, I was going to take today off. Don't feel like chasing the dollar, but that call that I was on yesterday afternoon for the client that's got the bad AT&T fiber firewall, they're just stuck. They're sitting in their milk getting soggy, so I got to go fix that. Got to get on the phone with AT&T and prove to them that yes, they're boneheads because they refuse to listen to us. No, our equipment looks good. It's not us. You need to restart your router, restart your firewall. Yeah, we've done that a dozen times, and now I can prove it to them quantifiably that they're full of crap, because I've got a machine sitting on the outside of the firewall with a valid public IP address that can get out to the world, but nothing can get back to it. That means there's a firewall on that damn gateway, man. 1 + 1 = 0 right now. So anyway, thought I'd take the Cub. I was waiting on Best Buy to deliver a goodie for me. I've gotten a couple of TCL TVs now. I got one off of Amazon for a decent price, and I had a whole bunch of points, so it was essentially free. It was a 55-inch S55 TCL, so whatever their 3-color LED 4K TV with built-in Amazon Fire TV, all that. And I was looking at the Q series, which has got the 4-color LEDs, but it was $130 more or something like that, $379 or $429, something along those lines. And I thought, I don't need that higher resolution. And from what I understand, the reviews and all the experts out there say that the QLED is better on colors and brightness, darkness levels, all that. Black levels are better, but it's not as bright as the regular standard LED, 3-color. So anyway, I got the S series because it was cheap and I got it almost free. Now, yesterday, Best Buy had the QLED version of that same television on sale. I forget what model it is, the Q55 or whatever. They had it on sale for almost the same money. It was $239 or something like that, and I had points on Best Buy as well. So I cashed in a few points over there and ended up paying under $200 for the QLED 55-inch TCL. Cool. So anyway, Best Buy just dropped that off right before I took pictures and started the bike. I was climbing on the bike when they pulled up to deliver it, so I had to get off the bike, because they need a signature and a picture to prove that they delivered it, all that. Yeah. So I'm using the LED TVs on a mobile TV cart. Asshole about hit me. Did you hear him chirping the brakes? Fucker. Had my signal on, pulsed my brake light, still came flying up behind me and chirped his brakes. What an asshole. Anyway, welcome to Houston. So I've got the TVs on a rolling carts, so I can roll them around in my garage or out on the patio or whatever. So the second one I think I'll take to the warehouse and do the same story there. Have kind of a mobile monitor station for watching movies or videos, or more specifically to do the live streams. So I can look at comments from across the room or across the garage and still see what people are saying. My old eyes can't see tiny little computer monitors from 25 feet away, so these big 55-inch TVs do a whole lot better job at that. So that was the limit of my spare cash, my discretionary spend fund for the next week or two. I've got other things that I probably should have applied that to, but a deal that good, it's kind of hard to pass up. Because I needed to get it anyway for, well, need first world problems. It was on my to-do list, on my purchase list, let's put it that way, because I needed it for doing other functions, stuff out there in the garage with the live streams and all that. So, get it now, save $200 basically. That's women shopping logic, isn't it? Right, ladies? Any ladies watching? Buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free. I saved us $200. That's nice. Ooh, that's slippery. It's almost like soap on the ground back there. What the hell is that? I saved us $200. No, you spent $200. Alright, light's green. Go straight. It's going to turn right, but don't need to. Oh, I miss commuting around on the little Cub. It's just hard to do all the time here in Houston because the traffic is so aggressive. And just flat out homicidal, just intentionally trying to intimidate you, bully you, whatever. God, it's just ridiculous. There's like that guy back there flying up behind me, screeching his tires just to prove a point, or were they that distracted and inept? Either way, it's inexcusable behavior. Ridiculous. Someone's slowing down to take a turn and they intentionally try to run them over just to prove that they're a shitbag. Yes, we can smell you from a distance. I already ate breakfast, but man, every time I come through here, I think, I need to stop at Torchy's for breakfast tacos. Haven't been there in a long time. Wait. I had waffles, scrambled eggs, and bacon this morning. Self-cooked, of course. Debating on if I want to get up on the highway today. Probably not. There's not much traffic out there, and I can tell they're hauling balls. Everybody's running 75, 80 up there minimum right now, so I don't think I'll mingle. I'll stay down here on the surface streets. My family and I have been discussing moving out of the Houston area. They're kind of getting more warmed up to the idea as well. My wife has got a job that she really likes now, working as a full-time teacher at a private school. She really likes it. The pay is, it's okay. It's not great, but she enjoys the job and the people, and she's starting to get benefits now because she's been there for long enough to qualify, 4 or 5 months, whatever it is. So she's getting on the medical dental plan and all that. We've not enjoyed medical insurance at all over. My wife and I got married back in 2000. Boosas. When I was working for the big Fortune 100s and banking and trading industry and all that, yeah, we had great insurance and benefits. But when I went private in 2003, I maintained the Cobra benefits for a little while, and then ended up just dropping it all because it was so crazy expensive. And now it's, you know, it's over double now what it used to be then. 20 years later, I was paying it's like $1,800 or $1,900 a month for a family plan, and we didn't have all the kids at that time. We just had one, you know, Josh, my oldest. My daughter, middle daughter, didn't come around until 2007, so it was just ridiculously expensive, and I couldn't justify it because we're never really sick. We don't have any problems, you know, that require maintenance. It's not cures, it's always maintenance in the medical world here. So I dropped that, and we just pay out of pocket, and usually you can negotiate a cash price that's a whole lot lower than what the insurance price would be, like, you know, 40% less or whatever. So it's all corruption and racketeering. All the medical industry here is geared for insurance paying it, so the prices are way high, and then of course the insurance companies rape the policyholders and deny claims and everything else so they can keep all the money in their pockets. So yeah, anyway, back to the insurance thing. She's getting medical for her and the kids, I think, or her and the younger two kids at least, not my son and I don't think, because I think that adds too much to the policy. But it's, I don't know, 100 bucks a paycheck or 150 bucks a paycheck, something like that. Pay, I think it's weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know. I don't get into her finances. I'll let her do her thing. I just keep working and pay the bills. So she doesn't want to move. That's where that conversation was going. She's probably going to want to stay where she's at with that job, and wherever we go. I don't think that private school has branches in other cities. I think they're just local here to Houston. So yeah, I don't know. If we move out of Houston, it would have to be somewhere still within, you know, commute distance for her to get to that school. It's right out in Cinco Ranch area, so we could go further west, a little bit northwest, I guess, somewhere. I'm kind of thinking different state, or at least way outside of the Houston metro, get somewhere else in Texas. Maybe northeast part of Texas, closer to Arkansas, something like that. That would be good. Dude, you're gonna get me killed. I'm only going 50. I feel like Mario Andretti here. What's going on? Zoom, zoom, hurry up and wait. But I gotta get there fast so I can wait longer. Okay. You do you. It's nice out here this morning if it wasn't so humid. Sticky. Forecast is still showing we might have some rain rolling in middle of next week, so bad for trick-or-treaters, but good for the rest of our ecology here. We are very dry. we're officially in a moderate drought situation, but it's becoming more extreme by the day, because we haven't had any rain here in a long, long time. And what rain we did get was just, you know, a little sprinkle, like 1/100 of an inch blowing through, you know, a little quick shower, and that's it, done, gone. We need a long, slow soaking, not a flood, not a deluge. We need something to soak into the ground. Quite a few bikes up on the highway today, I see. The weather's nice. This is good road tripping weather. Wish I could partake. Maybe in the next couple weeks I'll be able to break free. We'll see. Sure, I'm getting jealous though when I see these guys with their tour bikes loaded up with panniers and roll bags on the back seat. Damn you! Man, just missed it. This guy's lost. Yep, digging in his floorboards for something. Yeah, so I kind of teased at it yesterday. In my vlog. I don't know how much of that's going to make it up because I was in kind of a rushed, pissy mood, being a little testy with people, so I don't know how much of it will make it out. Maybe on the Raw channel. Anyway, finances are perking up. I've got a lot of jobs in the queue right now, and some of them are being paid in advance for block time, discounted labor, you know, so it's paid up front. So I'll be able to dig back into some of my projects, I hope. Maybe next week. One big transfer came through, big wire transfer, but it's for parts only, so I can't touch that. I'm going to order the parts next week and wire that back out to the vendor. But the other stuff should be funded Monday, Tuesday, I think, and that'll give me some anniversary money for my wife and I, and maybe get back into a couple of my projects, bike projects, doing some resto. I'd like to dig into that little Honda CB125S, get that thing going. It'll be a little bit longer term project, you know, probably take me a few weeks to finish that because I've got to source some parts, and I want to get the frame either painted or powder coated. If it's painted, I could do it. If it's powder coated, I got to take it somewhere. So we'll see. Put that thing on the road, play with it, get it off of my garage floor. It's been torn apart on my garage floor now for several years. It needs to be on its own 2 feet again. And then Cannonball's coming up in 6 months, so gotta get our logistics squared away for that. Neil is apparently making good progress on my PCX 150. He's doing all kinds of fancy stuff to it. He's making an auxiliary fuel tank for the center tunnel that's plumbed straight into the main tank. And people hold your sphincters shut. He's making some tools for me, lightweight, specialized tools. That's pretty cool. And I'm not sure if he's going to rework that GPS mount. We discussed that it was kind of bouncing around a little bit when I had the extra weight of a 360 camera on top. So maybe he's got some ideas about triangulating that thing or stiffening it up a bit. We'll see. Otherwise, probably have that thing back in the next month or two. I don't know. And I passed that FedEx back there. I need to send that stuff. I didn't send the stuff out from the live stream last Saturday. I said I was going to send that out Tuesday, and my Tuesday went to hell. Everything got derailed from Tuesday on through the rest of the week. I was just slammed, so I forgot to send that stuff out. So I apologize, Derek and Pedro. Pedro is in Portugal, so I've got to send that DHL, but Derek is right here local in the States, so I need to get that little package out to him. I don't like you. You stay over there. This guy's out for a Sunday stroll on a Saturday. Last couple of weeks that I had this thing out on commute duty, a month or so back, this kind of surface street commuting right here, this speed, this pace roughly, this thing got crazy, like 154 miles to the gallon. It's insane. And I still haven't done the maintenance on this thing that I want to do, which is get in there and replace the timing chain idler and idler wheel and spring and all that, just the whole timing tensioner assembly, because it's getting a little noisy on the valve train. The valves are in spec as far as the lash, but it sounds like the chain's getting a little chattery, especially at startup, low RPM at startup. Like when you rev it right off of idle, it kind of, I don't want to say chunks, but you can hear it kind of flapping or slapping in there. It doesn't sound real nice. So that probably means that little idler wheel is getting whittled down, which is a known issue on these. I need to do that. Pull the jug off of it and do that. Oh man, just missed it. Almost 27 miles on this, and it's down 1 bar. It must be evaporation, because this thing did sit out on the patio or in the gazebo for a couple of weeks, so yeah, probably had some evaporation going on. Normally it doesn't tick down until about 50 miles. 45 miles, I guess. It is not a linear gauge, but otherwise it gives you plenty of warning. So basically the first tick is usually about a third of a tank, and then the middle third of the tank is the rest of the sweep, and then by the time you get to the last bar, when the last bar starts flashing, you've still got a quarter tank. So yeah, roughly 25 miles in Super Cub territory. Come on, dude, hit it. Whoa. Bike's running 120 plus. Easily 120. That was faster than that. And another one. Oh yeah. Sport bikes racing. We're doing 140 plus right there. And another one. There must be some kind of a bike meet going on. We got a bunch of dumbass squids out. Way over triple digits flying through the highway. Not long for this world doing that in this city. Whoa, hey. That guy's really parked, didn't he? And another one. Oh yeah. 150, 160. It's flat out. Gonna have some grease stains on the Houston highway this week. And considering it's so slow here today, I'm not even going to bother parking in my special parking. I'm just going to go straight over to a spot and put it over here somewhere. I think this will do just fine. Get it out of the sun. Lucky, lucky. Okay then. Time to work, and there's my buddy pulling in his new Alpha. Well, new used Alpha. It's a 2019, I think he said. Okie doke. Time to work. See if I can burn a few brain cells on tech support hold with AT&T overseas, most likely. Bangladesh somewhere. Hello, can you help me? Can you help me? All right, job done. 2 jobs done. We did a couple things. What time is it? It's 11:30. I'm just narrating. Cut that. All right. So, job done. 2 jobs done. It is. Hey, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! 11:30. There it is. 11:30. So yeah, we spent a couple hours here, sitting on hold with AT&T forever, talking to inept teleprompt reader tech support. My God, it's so painful to deal with those people. Wake up. This thing's getting a little bit cold-blooded in its older age. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, so anyway, they found settings in the modem that we could, or the gateway, whatever you want to call it, that we could not access. Well, yeah, duh. Well, why didn't your first 3 rounds of tech support find that? There was a setting in it that's not available through the user interface for allow inbound traffic. That was not enabled. Well, that would fucking do it, wouldn't it? Assholes. So, unfortunately, this customer lost 2 business days worth of visibility, you know, client accessibility from the outside to their production systems, because AT&T's tech support is Brain dead. Anywho, we got it fixed by proving to them, yes, it's really messed up. Because they were just trying to brush us off and go, no, it's all good. We see all the settings, they're correct. It's got to be your side. No, it's really not. Watch. And proved it to them. Okay, well, we'll investigate. We'll reboot the modem. No, don't reboot it. Go find the problem. Go digging. Really, really look at the problem and really fix it this time instead of wasting our day. Dickheads. Anyway, so yes, they got it done. We're back on the world. Why is my key flashing yet again? I got my key, right? Yeah, it's in my pocket. The other thing we installed while we were waiting, instead of just sitting there twiddling our thumbs, is we installed a 5G cell booster off of Amazon. Amaz Boost, I don't know what they call it, whatever. Works pretty well. We had to get it up in the ceiling up high. Mirror got out of whack and I need over. Had to install it up in the public space out there in the hallway where I was walking in yesterday. So that was a little bit, I wouldn't say dicey or suspect, but you know, in those shared tenant buildings, you're not supposed to put anything out in the public space, whatever. Yeah, that's okay. We did it anyway because the way that building is set up, it's just a fortress. It's a Faraday cage as far as cell signals are concerned, and the closer to the interior of the building you get, there's just no coverage at all. But they've got these little courtyard things where there's openings, and you know, the closer you get to those courtyards, the more cell strength you get. So we ran the antenna for that booster across the hallway, you know, outside the suite into that courtyard windows, basically, where it could hear the cell towers, and stretch the coax all the way back to the interior of the space, and plugged in the booster, and away it goes. We're getting 3 or 4 bars on 5G, and that's up from 0 bars, like SOS range, 1x barely if you're lucky. Anywho, back in business. So now I get to go back home and work on cleaning up the patio and rearranging the garage a little bit more. Get to some honeydew tasks. I was going to go to the warehouse and do a little bit of work there, but the stuff at home was a little bit more pressing. Whew, that guy's running rich. Smells like a crayon factory on fire. Yeah, come on over. Just put that signal on and fly. Yep. Whole world waits for you, right? If I have time, I might go see a movie this weekend. The new Venom movie opened up yesterday, I think, Friday, in the theater. So it looks interesting. I wanted to see, was it Alien Romulus or something like that? I can't remember. It's a new installment. It's been out for a couple, 3 weeks now, I think. A couple friends have seen it and said it was really good. So, I don't know. Do some kind of rest and relaxation. Bikes. Moto 10. Don't know what Moto 10 is, but okay. Brazilian beauty supply. I told my wife and daughter about that. Honk honk. Okay. Sit over there. Whoa, somebody took out that signal box back there, electrical box that is on the embankment. How the hell would you hit that? It's like they came over the K-rail, the retaining wall. That's crazy. It's not a position that would be easily hit, and it was dented up from the left side of it, crushed in from the left side, which is the highway side. Holy crap. And somebody came up and over that wall to knock that thing down. Timing on the lights is working out today. There is a manure truck ahead of me somewhere, or maybe it's mulch in this median here, because I've been smelling shit dirt for the last 3 miles. Yeah. Stay over there. Every time I come through here, I look at this Waffle House and think, I'm going to have breakfast at Waffle House one of these days. And I always forget. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. Just come over here, Highway 6 and I-10, have a little breakfast at Waffle House. Little greasy spoon breakfast. I haven't been to this one, I don't think, ever. They're all a little bit different. I mean, they have the same menu items, but certain greasy spoon restaurants like Denny's and stuff like that, I don't care for the taste of burned grill grease. You know, everything tastes the same. So hopefully this Waffle House is not one of those, but I won't know until I try it out. If you're going, go. All right, then don't go. I'm already dented up, so I can tell you're not the most attentive of drivers. People aren't going to break it up. I ain't waiting. Should go get a brisket today. That's what I should do. Go over to Sam's or H-E-B and get a 16 or 18 pound brisket. Smoke it up. Haven't had brisket in about 6 weeks, I guess. Something like that. Line of traffic. Nope, just two.
Squirrel.